inside our 360-degree perception of life. We go through tunnels as the physical universe moves around our perceiving conscious eye, the experiencer. Without our perception, there is no universe. Therefore, we perceive three-dimensional space, but can also perceive language spatially through architecture installations. What were we talking about? I want to get off point. Can I know my You know what I'm saying?
Like you were saying, how everyone goes along and they have their perception of like the tube of like where your attention is, and then you have your peripheral vision, and then people are going along each day and they like create like a figure 8, or like you see it like from a U if you're looking down to the top, you know, and
you formulate a central electric network that grows like the oxygen we breathe in our lungs. Organic experience machine. And our imagination is activated when differences in our visual and other sensory organs can create a three-dimensional new reality structure inside the old reality, which would be where people stand on the horizon and look out and you always see the horizon. This would be like you're lying down and instead of the box that is your vision, that box moves.
You could perceive interdimensionally.
No, I totally lost it.
It'll come back.
Creating an idea is like creating a three-dimensional shaped cloud that can be audio, like music or sound, video, but in three-dimensional visual perception of reality, there's a point, 0 dimensions, a line, 1 dimension, a plane, 2 dimensions, and then 3-dimensional space. But even more dimensions can be added because of our human ingenuity. We created a system of tools or thoughts to create superstructures inside our mind. And we also developed evolutionary a way to communicate things like birds to each other. We can communicate complex ideas together. But only based within the framework of our culture. Because we've got things mindset, we don't know, and that's where imagination comes in. Of course you can. And then taking a step back from the actual creation of any idea, like three-dimensionally, what shape is it? Is it moving? Is it rotating? And it basically will always come to a spherical shape of possibility. And the mixture of the five elements that creates reality can be stretched and built by
the knowledge
the time machine that is our knowledge base.
And the knowledge of their influences?
And the knowledge of our influences. Oh yeah, everything that we think is based on what we've perceived. Before.
Oh, wait.
The cultural influence of European practices like classical music and poetry, writing, democracy, all have a direct impact on our consciousness in the shape of a medieval town, because English, the language we use, was based when they created little medieval towns across Europe. So we actually have an embedded consciousness relationship to certain elements of British culture inside our consciousness, like the swooshes of the Victorian era, except America was more strategic because the ideology of manifest destiny formulated into an armada of people who eventually left England to America. So our minds operate with a slightly aggressive manifest destiny because we're American and we live on the West Coast. We speak West Coast English, which is the farthest of the English language. And I'm not trying to hate on Ireland or whatever. Just because,
Great one.
Nature of fine arts. The reason why fine arts in America hasn't been formalized is because they don't have the same importance on the different languages. So my focus on the formalized nature of classical music transforming into fine arts had to have taken place in Europe.
stopping it.